Are you over 50 and sometimes feel like the weight of worry just sits a little too heavily on your shoulders? What if I told you there are 5 simple, scientifically backed exercises you can do, starting today, to feel happier, lighter, and more positive? They cost nothing, require no special equipment, and can be done right from the comfort of your home. The last one, in particular, is a surprising secret to profound joy that you won't want to miss. Let's explore them together. Hello, and a heartfelt welcome to 50 Plus Timeless Wisdom. It's wonderful to have you here. In today's video, we are going to give you a powerful toolkit for your emotional fitness. Just as we exercise our bodies to stay strong, we can exercise our minds to stay positive and resilient. Our first exercise is the simplest and fastest way to calm down your entire system in moments of stress. It's called the 4-7-8 breathing exercise, and you can think of it as an emergency brake for anxiety. Here's how you, a mature adult seeking calm, can do it. Imagine a senior man in a comfortable armchair, perhaps in a sunny Florida room, sitting with his back straight but relaxed. First, he exhales completely through his mouth, making a gentle whoosh sound. Then, he closes his mouth and inhales quietly through his nose for a count of 4. As this older gentleman inhales, he really focuses on the physical sensation, feeling his abdomen expand like a gentle balloon. Next, he holds his breath for a count of 7. Finally, he exhales completely and slowly through his mouth for a full count of 8. That's one full breath. Just repeating this cycle 3 or 4 times can have an immediate, calming effect. The reason it works is that this specific rhythm activates the body's parasympathetic nervous system, telling our brain and body to switch from fight or flight mode into rest and relax mode. This has been shown to help lower heart rate and blood pressure in the moment, making it a wonderful tool for your overall health. You can use it anywhere, while waiting in line at the grocery store, or even in the middle of a sleepless night to help guide your body back to a state of peace. Once we've calmed the body, we can begin to gently retrain the mind. This brings us to our second powerful exercise, the gratitude hunt. For many of us, our brains have developed a negativity bias over the years, a natural tendency to focus on problems or worries as a survival mechanism. This exercise flips that script. Picture an older woman with kind eyes, sitting at her kitchen table in the morning light with a simple notebook and a pen. Her task for the day is not to list her worries, but to hunt for 3 new, specific things she is genuinely grateful for. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Perhaps this woman in her 60s writes, "The warmth of the sun on my face during my morning walk," or "the sound of my grandchild's laughter on our video call," or even just, "the simple comfort of my favorite chair." Here's an extra tip to make this even more powerful. After you write down each point, close your eyes for just 10 seconds and truly feel the warmth of that gratitude in your body. Don't just think it, let the feeling settle in your heart. You could feel gratitude for the taste of a fresh Florida orange, or for the shared laughter during a weekly card game with friends. By doing this daily, you are actively building new, more positive neural pathways. You are teaching your brain to scan the world for beauty and kindness. Over time, this simple practice can fundamentally shift your default perspective from one of lack to one of quiet abundance. These first 2 exercises, calming the body with breath and focusing the mind with gratitude, create a powerful foundation for a more positive life. And remember to stick around, because that special 5th exercise we mentioned at the beginning is still to come. Now that we have these 2 wonderful foundational tools, using our breath to find calm and using gratitude to find abundance, let's explore 2 more active, and even playful, ways to generate positivity in our daily lives. These next exercises are about deliberately inviting joy and wonder back into our experience. Our third exercise might sound a little unconventional at first, but I encourage you to try it with an open mind. It is the practice of intentional laughter, sometimes known as laughter yoga. It's based on a fascinating scientific principle: your body doesn't know the difference between a fake laugh and a real one. The physical act of laughing itself triggers the release of endorphins, our body's natural feel-good chemicals, which instantly reduce stress and elevate our mood. So, how does one practice this? You don't need a joke or a funny movie. Imagine an older couple sitting on their sunny Florida lanai, deciding to try this together. They might feel a bit silly at first, and that's perfectly okay. They start by simply looking at each other and smiling. Then, they begin to make gentle laughing sounds from the belly, ha, ha, ha. Then, a little louder, ha ha ha. Before they know it, the initial forced laughter often turns into genuine, heartfelt giggles. You can do this alone, too. Picture a senior woman in her home, perhaps after a moment of feeling a bit down, deciding to try. She stands in front of a mirror, smiles at her reflection, and starts with a gentle, hee hee hee. The silliness of the act itself can be enough to spark real amusement. Just 1 or 2 minutes of intentional laughter can completely shift your emotional state, leaving you feeling lighter, more energized, and ready to face the day with a more positive outlook. Our fourth exercise takes us outdoors and into the present moment. It's a wonderful practice I like to call the awe walk. In our day-to-day routines, especially as we get older, it's easy to walk the same paths and see the same things, and our minds can go on autopilot. This exercise is the perfect antidote. The instruction is simple: go for a short, 10-minute walk in your neighborhood or a nearby park with one specific mission, to find 5 small, beautiful things you have never truly noticed before. This isn't about physical exertion, it's about paying attention with fresh eyes. You might visualize a gentleman in his 70s, who normally just walks for exercise, pausing to look closely at the intricate, vein-like pattern on a fallen leaf. Or see an older woman stopping to marvel at the vibrant, almost impossible shade of pink on a hibiscus flower. It could be the unique shape of a cloud, the way the sunlight catches a spider's web, or the cheerful color of a neighbor's front door. The goal is to connect with a sense of awe and wonder. Scientific studies have shown that experiencing moments of awe, that feeling of being in the presence of something vast or beautiful, can dramatically increase feelings of happiness, connection, and generosity. It pulls us out of our own heads and our own small worries, and reminds us that we are part of a larger, more beautiful world. You can even make a small project of it. Take your smartphone and capture photos of the 5 things you find. It's a wonderful way to train your mind to seek out beauty in the everyday. These first 4 exercises give us tools to manage our inner state, to calm ourselves, reframe our thoughts, generate joy, and connect with the present moment. And remember to stick around for our final part. That special 5th exercise I hinted at in the beginning is the one that ties it all together, taking all this inner positivity and extending it outward, creating a beautiful, uplifting cycle in your life. You won't want to miss it. We've learned how to calm our bodies with breath, focus our minds on gratitude, create joy with laughter, and find wonder in the present moment. These are powerful tools for managing our inner world. Now, for our 5th and final exercise, the special one I hinted at in the beginning, we turn our focus outward. This is the practice that takes all of that inner positivity and shares it, creating a beautiful, uplifting cycle that enriches not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. Our 5th exercise is to practice a random act of kindness each day. This may be the most powerful mood booster of them all. There's a wonderful feeling scientists sometimes call the helper's high, and it's the warmth and happiness we feel when we do something good for someone else, with no expectation of reward. It's a profound reminder that one of the surest paths to our own happiness is to contribute to the happiness of others. And this doesn't need to be a grand, time-consuming gesture. For us seniors, small, simple acts can have a huge impact. Imagine a senior woman at the grocery store, taking an extra moment to offer a genuine, warm compliment to the young cashier about their smile or their efficiency. Picture an older gentleman, after his morning walk, holding the community gate open for a neighbor who is a few steps behind. An act of kindness can be as simple as sending a thoughtful text message to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while, just to say, "I was thinking of you." It could be a woman in her 60s, taking a moment to leave a positive and encouraging comment on a family member's social media post. Or simply offering a heartfelt thank you to the mail carrier or sanitation worker. These small acts send ripples of positivity out into the world, and those ripples always find a way to flow back to us, lifting our own spirits and reinforcing our sense of connection and purpose. It shifts our focus from our own worries to our capacity to bring a little light into someone else's day. So there you have it, a simple yet powerful 5-part toolkit for your emotional fitness. Let's recap. First, the 4-7-8 breath to instantly calm your nervous system. Second, the gratitude hunt to retrain your brain to see the good. Third, intentional laughter to flood your body with feel-good endorphins. Fourth, the awe walk to reconnect you with the beauty of the present moment. And fifth, a daily act of kindness to foster connection and purpose. These aren't chores, they are acts of self-care and joy. You don't have to do all of them every single day. Perhaps you pick 1 or 2 to focus on each week. The key is to remember that as a person over 50, you have profound power to influence your own mood and outlook on life. You are not just a passenger, you are the gentle, wise captain of your own well-being. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey today at 50 Plus Timeless Wisdom. We truly hope this simple toolkit empowers you to cultivate a more positive and joyful life, one small exercise at a time. If you found this video helpful, we would be so grateful if you'd give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who might appreciate it. And please, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel, 50 Plus Timeless Wisdom, and click that notification bell. By doing so, you'll join our wonderful community and won't miss our weekly videos filled with practical tips and inspiration for living your best life. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 exercises will you try first? Please let us know in the comments below. Here's to many peaceful, positive, and vibrant days ahead. Be well.